Now I want to get to Jessie Vargas. He's going to give us some time. There's a big fight on April the 12th, and he's going to give us a few minutes to discuss that. Jessie, welcome to Zutes Fight Talk.
How you doing? Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I appreciate you giving us the time. I know you're busy with the fight coming up so soon. Just give us a little bit of a rundown of what's going on, who you're fighting, what's at stake, and how are you preparing for this big match?
Well, I'll be fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov April 12th as the co-main event to the Pacquiao versus Bradley 2 pay-per-view undercard. What's at stake is our undefeated record. He's 19-0, I'm 23-0. Also the WBA world title, also the IBO titles on the line. So we got the WBA and the IBO titles on the line, and I'm working very hard. We're in the middle of camp, so we fight, and everything's just coming out smooth, perfect, excellent. Couldn't come out any better, and I'm very excited, very happy with this opportunity that has been given to me. I'm planning on taking full advantage of it.
All right, and we're looking forward to it. Obviously, the big pay-per-view is always good to be featured on such a high-profile event. Knowing that, there's a little bit more added pressure on yourself. There's going to be a lot more eyes in the seats and definitely on the TV screens watching this one. Have you been thinking about that, Jessie?
I have put some thought into it. It's just the only thing I want to do is give a good performance. I want the people to be shocked and surprised and happy with the performance that will be displayed on April 12th. That's the only thing that is on my mind right now. Pay-per-view, I'm very happy to be on it, of course. It's something that I've been there before, and I know the feeling. And I'm just ready to win. Every fight's important, so this is no different. Of course, this is more at stake, so maybe there's a little, just a bit more to work more for. You know what I'm saying? But every fight's important. I'm undefeated. With every fight, you have to keep that mentality that you have to stay undefeated, so you have to take pressure. So it's just another day of work. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. This is what I live for, and it's going to be another day for me, which I will be able to display my talent and show to the world what I'm about.
All right, Jessie, and if you can, give us a little bit of a scouting report for the man that you're facing on April the 12th.
His name is Jessie Vargas. He's 19-0. He's from Russia. He's currently the WBA world champion. So someone be a world champion yet. That's some. So he's a talented young fighter. Well, not so young because he's in his 30s, but he's a talented fighter. Who I'm sure is going to come to fight. He doesn't want to lose. I'm sure he doesn't want to lose. It's his first opportunity being televised on such a huge network. On pay-per-view, and in the United States. So I'm sure he has some pressure on him, and he wants to look good. But I'm not really worried about how he's coming into the fight. I'm more worried about myself and how I'm going to come prepared for this fight. It's going to be a great fight, and I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. I'm coming for 12, so I have to beat this guy, and I have to beat him convincingly.
And like yourself, he's fought a lot of tough names and come out on top. Looks like a solid matchup. Your opponents have certainly been a who's who. You certainly faced some tough fighters, and you had some tough fights, and it's been a while since you were able to stop anybody, Jessie. I know you're happy with the undefeated record, and that's great, but do you ever get anybody asking or questioning the fact that you've been going the distance so much?
They have, but everyone also, they look at my resume, they look at the guys that I've been fighting. I've been fighting solid fighters, that come to fight, come to win. There are no pushovers, so you have to have that in mind. As well as they have been down. I have hurt them. I have dropped them. But it's just maybe the experience of not knowing how to finish them off, which we have been working on for this team. That might be something that other mistakes that I have made in the past. Not only that, but I was fighting at welterweight. Now I'm fighting at junior welterweight, which I feel that it's my natural weight division. I was making welterweight fairly easy. The last two fights, I didn't have to eat breakfast to make the weight because I don't want to give too much an advantage. So I even had breakfast, when I was fighting, especially my last two fights, like I said. So I made welterweight very easy, and that's when I came to the conclusion that it was we could make 40, and we were fighting at a weight that just wasn't us. Even the fighters looked much bigger than I was. I fought a guy that was 20 pounds heavier than me. The day of the fight, which was on the social. So these guys look much bigger than me, and that's when we came to realize, when we saw the facts, that it was just, you know what, it's inexperience. Before I didn't know how to lose the weight properly, and eventually I was learning along the way, and once the experience came in, we came to realize that we needed to drop in weight, which we have. Right now we're maintaining a very good weight, and I think that we're becoming stronger. My last knockout was at junior welterweight, and it was against a lefty. And who am I with? I'm with the fighter that's a junior welterweight with a lefty. So, we're going to be planning on we're looking much stronger, and we're looking back to getting those knockout victories that we used to get.
Yeah, you certainly face your fair share of durable guys, Leonardo, Tyner, Forbes. These guys just don't get stopped. But the experience you must have gained from those guys, probably great. Up until now, who was your toughest fight?
I have had the experience to go 12, 10 rounds with these experienced veterans. They have passed down the experience to me, which now, it's everything on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Before I was the inexperienced fighter facing veterans, and now he's the less experienced fighter between me and him. So that's going to be an advantage for me. And the toughest fighter that I faced, we've had some good fights. Jessie came to fight. It was a 10-round brawl, from beginning to end, which I had fun in. Some fights. To tell you the truth, the one I recall was a 8-round fight that I got overconfident with, and I didn't perform myself the correct way, and that was the toughest fight for me in the beginning of my career. It was like my 13th fight.
Alrighty, and we also have to address the fact that this will be a 12-rounder. You've been fighting 10-rounders, and you've been going the 10-round distance. Obviously not a problem for you because you've lost very few rounds in the last handful of fights that you've had. But what kind of preparation do you take mentally and physically, knowing you have to go 2 extra rounds? If you have to go those 2 rounds, they're there for you. They're staring at you down the road. It's there. What are your thoughts about it?
I'm excited to go 12 rounds because this is a championship round. This is what I've dreamed of, and I'm all that's in my mind and in camp, my trainer's mind, is just making sure we're able to go the 12 rounds non-stop punching. We've had a couple fights in the past where we've got a bit tired, a bit winded, but that's something that we're going to change. We're going to be ready to throw punches from beginning to end, and if it's not, and if they show up, and we prepare properly, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because I put it to myself that I have to be ready to throw punches from beginning to end because I want to give the parents a great fight and to show them that I can throw 12 hard, non-stop punches every, those 3 minutes that each round is. I prepare on letting my hands go. That's something that we've been focusing on to come in shape for the 12 rounds, and non-stop punching. I repeat it so much because it's something that I want to prove to myself and to everyone that I can go the 12 rounds with non-stop punching.
All right, and you mentioned that you're going down in weight, the light welterweight title is at stake. Do you have, when you step on the scales the night before the fight, do you have a target number that you want to hit?
The night before?
Yeah, when you weigh in, do you have a target weight that you want to be at? You want to be right at
Uh,
140 or a little lighter?
I want to be right around 140, 139 and a half, 140. I mean, usually, half a pound less, you're or on the dot, just because you want to be a bit lighter, just in case the scale that you weighed on before is say quarter of a pound heavier. You want to be a little lighter on the official scale, So between 39 and a half or 40 on the dot, that's my goal.
All right, Jesse, and thank you for this time. I know you got to get back to work, and we appreciate you coming on Zutes Fight Talk, and we'll hope to have you on again soon, April the 12th. At the MGM Grand, he'll be taking on, I am not going to attempt to say the opponent's name, I'll leave that to you, on the undercard of Pacquiao. Bradley, I'll give you some final words before you go.
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. It's a pleasure. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, I just want to thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate the support. To all my fans, thank you for all the love and support. To my sponsors, thank you. And I'm excited to be back to the world title. Please tune in April 12th. Don't miss it. It's going to be a great fight. And thank you again.
All right, thank you, Jesse. Look forward to the fight, and go get back to work. Don't eat too many heavy breakfasts, though. You got to lay off that. I don't know. You still there, Jess?
Mine.
All right, Jesse. Thank you for coming on, buddy. And we appreciate it. And probably going back to training right now as we speak. It's, getting close to that fight time, April the 12th. And when we come back, we'll talk about more of the world of boxing right